Westwood One Radio Network. LSU prospect Malik Neighbors is considered one of the top wide receivers in this month's draft, and he's meeting with multiple teams this week. Neighbors is visiting the Titans today, the Jets tomorrow, and the Bears on Wednesday. The 2024 NFL Draft begins Thursday, April 25th. Newly acquired Titans cornerback L'Jarius Sneed says he's excited to elevate his game opposite of wide receiver teammates Calvin Ridley and DeAndre Hopkins. Sneed told SiriusXM NFL Radio that he's never had two elite guys like them. Sneed was dealt from the Chiefs last month. Meanwhile, the Patriots agreed to terms with safety Kyle Duggar on a 4-year extension worth up to $66 million, $32 million guaranteed, according to NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Mike Garofalo. The extension replaces the transition tag New England used on Duggar last month. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Are you someone who tries to drive while distracted by your phone? Someone who props it on the steering wheel or peeks down at it for a glance? Or just scrolls and scrolls? If so, you could be the next person to get into a fender bender, get a ticket, veer off the road, or even cause a crash that kills you or someone else. Enough already. Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. A good day, sunshine, and we've got plenty of that. Yeah, well, it'll be a bit diminished for a while, but we'll tell you about the eclipse coming up. Yes. We'll get, what I've seen is maybe half of the sun will be obscured in the Imperial Valley, so it will be a partial eclipse for us. Okay? And if you missed this one, there'll be another one coming up in another 86 years or so. So, if you don't have a chance, stick around, and there'll be another one coming along. It is a total eclipse in a swath across the U.S., and along that pathway, a lot of people are congregating so they can get a good look at it. And if you do get a look at the eclipse, do it safely. Yes, I don't know where you can get eclipse glasses at this late time, but smoked glass or sunglasses are not going to work for you. Okay, just letting you know. So what's going on? A Ring doorbell video that has gone viral shows a package thief using a unique disguise to steal a package from a California homeowner. The video shows a person disguised as a trash bag grabbing the package and then walking away. Police say the thief disguised as trash could go to jail, or he could appear on 90 Day Fiancé. And I refuse to refer to these people as porch pirates. That romanticizes it. They're thieves, okay? Plain and simple, they are thieves. And it's amazing, with all the Ring and video doorbells around, that, they are still getting away with it. Yeah, boy. Let's see. Oh, back in 1891, circus founder P.T. Barnum died at the age of 80. Ah, yes, P.T. Barnum. Yeah, his legacy lives on in the halls of the U.S. Congress, of course, and in Sacramento as well. So, yes. And remember a couple of weeks ago, a guy received a genetically modified kidney transplant from a pig Well, the guy was discharged from the hospital. He went wee, all the way home. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, birthdays. We may be safe with birthdays. Again, we may not. Let's see. Original Mouseketeer Darlene Gillespie, 83. Overshadowed by Annette, of course. Singer Peggy Lennon of the Lennon Sisters, also 83. Actor Stuart Pankin is 78. Steve Howe of Yes and Asia, 77. Bass player Mel Schachter of Grand Funk Railroad, 73. Singer-actor John Schneider of the Dukes of Hazzard, and then on to a country career as a singer. He's 64. Izzy Stradlin of Guns N' Roses, 62. Singer Julian Lennon. John's little boy is 61. Hard to believe. Actor Dean Norris, 61. Actor Robin Wright, 58. Actor Patricia Arquette, 56. Actor J.R. Bourne, 54. Actor Emma Caulfield, 51. Actor K.T. Sackhoff, 44. Actor Taylor Kitsch, 43. Actor Taron Noah Smith is 40. He did Home Improvement. I don't think he has done much of anything since. And actor Sadie Calvano is 27. Local birthdays, we've got them coming up.
Kxo AM 1230 will bring you the best college basketball around.
Goaltending, called him Herrera. They say count it for 3 to give UCLA the lead.
The 2024 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. There'll be 22 games as we take you all the way to the Final Four and the championship game.
Back to Hunter for 3. Good!
The NCAA Basketball Tournament is brought to you by
CET, the Center for Employment Training, and Kennedy Scarsmith.
Happy birthday, Olga Salgado, Francisco Calderon, Alan Lee, Nick Rodriguez Sr., Bethany Rubino, Michael Post, Carmelo Ruiz, Nick Verdugo, Maria Rodriguez, Cesar Garcia, EJ Patton, Monica Hernandez, Andy Montiel, Dave Murray Sr., Juan Fernandez, Curie Pope, Rosario Santoyo, Doug Newland, and Jack Terrazas. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, an interesting factoid. Yes, the Prime Minister of Singapore makes $1.6 million a year. I did some math. It makes him the second highest earning world leader, right behind Taylor Swift. Yes. Coming up this evening, our coverage starts at 3:30 with the Championship Monday. The NCAA Men's Basketball Championship games, that'll follow. And it's UConn and Purdue. I got to go with UConn because they beat my Aztecs. That's the only reason. Yeah, and besides, Purdue Boilermakers, the Huskies sound better. UConn Huskies. That's my pick. Okay, we've got news. We're going to jump in right here with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News Brief. Some words of wisdom for the millions planning to watch today's total solar eclipse.
Don't fool with your phone. Just be there. And it's just exciting. Yeah. Just think what ancient peoples must have thought about this.
Bill Nye, the science guy, head of the nonprofit Planetary Society. Former President Donald Trump says the Supreme Court ruling overturning Roe v. Wade means states can go their own way on abortion.
My view is now that we have abortion where everybody wanted it from a legal standpoint, the states will determine by vote or legislation or perhaps both.
Trump himself says abortion should be legal in cases of rape, incest, or to save the life of the mother. President Biden's having a crack at another student debt relief plan.
A plan that the Biden administration says would wipe out student loan debt for 25 million Americans. Focuses on those who owe more than their original loans and would apply to people who started paying back undergrad loans 20 or more years ago.
CBS's Ed O'Keefe says the plan would forgive debt for more than 30 million Americans. CBS News Brief. I'm Vicki Barker.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California Headline News. Today's solar eclipse peaking at about 50% of totality in the southern portion of the state, about 35% up north. Caltech scientist Sergio Fajardo-Acosta says witnessing a partial eclipse is still special.
Many people who have seen a total eclipse of the sun refer to it as an extraordinary, life-changing experience of unparalleled beauty. Even a partial eclipse is extremely exciting.
Eclipse starting at about 10:06 a.m. California time, peaking at 11:12 and ending at 12:22. Forecast calling for clear skies, which will make for prime viewing conditions. The LA County community paying tribute to Reverend Cecil Murray, the revered pastor who died Saturday at the age of 94.
Reverend Cecil Chip Murray was the most amazing minister, reverend, anyone could ever know. A man of God.
Murray, known for his dedication to building up the community, gaining national attention as a calming influence during the 1992 LA riots. Gas prices averaging $5.35 a gallon. Chef Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Demand for lithium is skyrocketing, and Imperial Valley is home to one of the largest lithium deposits in the world. While this presents an opportunity for new local jobs and businesses, there are also risks. Local lithium projects can consume tens of millions of gallons of water each year, and without appropriate measures, can also expose families to dangerous chemicals and hazardous waste. Imperial Valley's lithium economy must not come at the cost of our water and health. Proposed lithium projects must keep local families informed and commit to maximum community protections. Join us in demanding responsible lithium development. For more information, visit us at ccbhealth.org.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one. A service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. You'll find one at the Imperial Valley Mall, another at the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and also at El Centro Motors. A solar eclipse occurring today. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe. Well, a swath of the U.S. will get to see a total eclipse of the sun. Here in the Imperial Valley, we're going to have to be content with a partial eclipse. Approximately 1/2 of the sun will be covered by the moon's shadow at the peak. Viewing times in the valley begin at 10:04 a.m. We'll reach a maximum coverage at 11:13 a.m., and it'll all be over by 12:26 p.m. Experts again remind you that never look directly at the sun without proper eye protection like eclipse glasses or a special solar filter. Sunglasses don't work, nor does smoked glass, X-ray film, or floppy disks. We're going to find a floppy disk anyway. There are directions available on the internet to construct a box projector, and that's a great way to demonstrate the eclipse. Well, the National Weather Service says, okay, we're going to have more winds today and tomorrow, and they should be diminishing by tomorrow night. Temperatures also remaining below normal. The skies will be sunny and clear for viewing the eclipse today. KXO News Time is 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for El Centro Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentromotors.net. El Centro Motors mobile service vans. What a great idea.
The Calipatria City Council will meet tomorrow. Closed session begins at 5:30 p.m., open session at 6. Among the items on the agenda, a resolution accepting the retirement of Police Chief Lynn Mara. Mara served as interim chief for the department from 2008 until he was appointed chief in 2016. Mara has served the city of Calipatria for nearly 24 years. The council also expected to approve a memorandum of understanding for mutual aid between the city and Calipatria and Centinela state prisons. Well, it's a Monday with the mayor, the event today. It'll be held at Renee's Comics and Sports Cards, downtown El Centro. It starts at 5:30. It's an opportunity for residents of El Centro to sit down with Mayor Sylvia Marroquin and discuss any issue relevant to the city of El Centro. She wants to hear your concerns or suggestions on how they can improve the quality of life in the community. The event will also be used to highlight local businesses throughout the city of El Centro, such as this evening at Renee's Comics, 549 Main Street, downtown El Centro. That's it for page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations right here in the valley to serve you. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Pluto TV has over 300 channels and thousands of TV shows and movies for whatever mood you're in. Just open the app and something good will already be playing because it's curated by people who love TV as much as you do. So if you're in the mood for comedy, there's 18 channels that'll make you laugh. Looking for drama? We got so much of it, you'll cry tears of joy. Reality shows, game shows, sports, Star Trek, and even more Star Trek. No matter what mood you're in, there's something on Pluto TV. Just download the app and start streaming. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
California Headline News.
Well, it's local news, page 2, and weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. They serve the best burgers in the valley. Don't forget daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and, of course, happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m. A pickup truck was located submerged in the Highline Canal near Montgomery and Fleming Roads at about 2:10 Sunday morning. The California Highway Patrol responded to the area after receiving a report of a hit-and-run accident with the truck ending up in the canal. It was determined that the truck was unoccupied and apparently had been stolen. The truck was recovered, as was a trailer at a Can-Am Razor UTV. The accident remains under investigation. The second installment of real property taxes are due April 10th. Suzanne Bermudez, Treasurer Tax Collector for Imperial County, reminds taxpayers that payments must be in her office by 5 p.m. or bear a postmark of April 10, 2024, or they'll be declared delinquent, subject to a 10% penalty and a $10 charge. The Bermudas reminded taxpayers, well, if you recently paid off your home loan or refinanced, you may now be responsible for paying the property taxes rather than coming out of an impound account. The California Mid-Winter Fair is accepting applications to serve on the Junior Fair Board. It's a 2-year term. The Junior Fair Board, a group of outstanding Imperial County youth who serve as ambassadors for the fair. They assist with livestock shows during the fair, host school days, Special Persons Day, and produce special events like High School Madness. Applicants must currently be a sophomore in an Imperial County school and be able to serve a 2-year term, grade point average of 3.0 or better. And you can go on the website of the California Mid-Winter Fair and Fiesta and download a form. Coming up, we've got a look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will remain below normal again today as a fast-moving weather system sweeps through the region. This disturbance will result in breezy conditions, especially across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Strong high pressure will then build quickly over the region during the middle part of the week, yielding a rapid warming trend, temperatures easily rising into an above normal category starting Wednesday. The warmest days this week likely to be Thursday and Friday, with the Imperial Valley topping 90 degrees. 77 was the high in the valley yesterday, 52 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 30 miles an hour overnight. Today will be sunny with a high near 79. West-southwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Those winds become north this afternoon. Clear tonight with a low around 61. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 86. North wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. And right now, downtown El Centro, 55 degrees, 41% our relative humidity. And the wind out of the west, 7 to 10 miles per hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can bring the family. You can meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Kxo AM 1230 will present exclusive updates from the Masters Golf Tournament. Tune in for reports from the prestigious Augusta National Golf Club.
It's the most incredible shot of his entire career.
Updates from the Masters are presented by Del Rio Country Club and Southwest Postal Service.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Women's college basketball. Yeah, yesterday. It was South Carolina. They remain undefeated. Yeah, South Carolina topped Iowa 87-75. Congratulations to South Carolina, the national champions. Do you realize Caitlin Clark, she's going to take a pay cut when she goes pro? Okay, on the men's side, it's Purdue and UConn. Purdue Boilermakers, University of Connecticut Huskies. And we've got game. Our coverage starts at 3:30 this afternoon, right here on AM 1230 KXO. In the NBA, the Mavericks topped the Rockets 147-136. That went overtime. Clippers slipped by the Cavaliers 120-118. Pacers nipped the Heat 117-115. Celtics beat the Trailblazers 124-107. Thunder topped the Hornets 121-118. Magic beat the Bulls 113-98. Raptors rolled over the Wizards 130-122. Pelicans pounded the Suns 113-105. Knicks over the Bucks 122-109. In overtime, 76ers, they beat the Spurs 133-126. Kings clobbered the Nets 107-77. Warriors whipped the Jazz 118-110. Timberwolves beat the Lakers 127-117.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Major League Baseball action. It was the Braves beating the Diamondbacks 5-2. Pirates slipped by the Orioles 3-2. National has edged the Phillies 3-2. Yankees beat the Blue Jays 8-3. Mets over the Reds 3-1. Athletics won. Where are they playing? Oh, yeah, they're still in Oakland. They'll be in Sacramento and then in Las Vegas. Anyway, I remember when they were in Philadelphia. They were in Philadelphia. Connie Mack. It was the A's over the Tigers 7-1. Royals, they beat the White Sox 5-3. Brewers beat up on the Mariners 12-4. Marlins, they won. They beat the Cardinals 10-3. Cubs beat the Dodgers 8-1. Rays edged the Rockies 3-2. It was the Red Sox pounding the Angels 12-2. Astros over the Rangers 3-1. Oh, and the Giants rallied in the 8th inning and slipped by the Padres 3-2. Well, we mentioned Masters, barring a setback in the next 4 days. It seems likely that 5-time Masters champion Tiger Woods will make his 26th appearance at Augusta National Golf Club this week. Woods will be there with caddy Lance Bennett as they get ready. And, of course, we will have updates from the Augusta National on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time. Don't forget NCAA Championship, Men's Championship action starting at 3:30 with coverage on AM 1230. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And financial news brought to you this morning by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal. Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service at 4th and Heil, El Centro. The U.S. government plans to give $6.6 billion to the world's biggest manufacturer of semiconductor chips to help it build 3 factories in Arizona as part of the president's efforts to secure the supply of advanced chips. The White House announced today that it had signed a non-binding agreement with Taiwan's semiconductor manufacturing company to provide it with the funds for the Phoenix-based fabrication plants, in addition to roughly $5 billion in government loans. America invented these chips, but over time we went from producing nearly 40% of the world's capacity to close to 10%, and none of the most advanced chips, Biden said in a statement. That exposes us to significant economic and national security vulnerabilities. And in other news, is the solar eclipse going to affect your cell service? No. Not for any reason other than too many people are going to get on their cell phones and tie up cellular and Wi-Fi networks, the same way they do after a an earthquake or a hurricane or a tornado. That's the threat for cell service. Oh, by the way, Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun was awarded a giant stock bonus on top of his more than $1 million a year salary, despite overseeing a company that has been plagued by chronic losses and safety problems.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
And right now, the moderate gains on the big board, nothing to shout about, pretty much neutral. We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 78, west-southwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, then becoming north with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 61. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 86, north wind 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 55 degrees, 41% relative humidity, wind out of the west at about 7 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business, or your construction site.
Kxo AM 1230 will bring you the best college basketball around.
Goaltending, called a Marrera. They say count it for 3 to give UCLA the lead.
The 2024 NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Tournament. There'll be 22 games as we take you all the way to the Final Four and the championship game.
Back to Hunter for 3.
The NCAA Basketball Tournament is brought to you by
Imperial Valley Volkswagen, H&R Block, and Southwest Security.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. Folks have gathered early at Niagara Falls to witness today's solar eclipse.
We like science, and we thought the eclipse would be a cool thing to see. We thought there would be a bigger crowd.
Those crowds should grow in number in the coming hours. Bill Nye, the science guy, on what to expect.
It goes dark. I mean, it's not like a cloudy day dark. It gets nighttime. The crickets start cricketing. The birds start chirping. You'll often get a little breeze because of the cooling of the ground locally. It's amazing.
Reporter Chris Fox is in Austin, Texas.
12.8 million Texans live in the path of totality that stretches from San Antonio up through Dallas. As many as 1.2 million are expected to visit the state to watch. It would be shameful if it was cloudy. We can't do much about that.
I'm going to go outside in my front yard, put on my glasses, look at the sky, and then go back inside and enjoy the day off.
Overcast skies are forecasted for much of the viewing area, but hope is not lost. CBS Waco meteorologist Camille Hawksworth.
The latest model guidance giving us some glimmers of hope that there is the potential for some cloud erosion by midday.
Chris Fox for CBS News, Austin.
Former President Donald Trump said today that abortion laws should be determined by states. He stopped short of a national ban.
Many states will be different. Many will have a different number of weeks, or some will have more conservative than others, and that's what they will be. At the end of the day, this is all about the will of the people.
He said he supported exceptions for rape, incest, and to protect the life of the mother. At a stop in Wisconsin today, President Biden is expected to announce a new student loan forgiveness program. It will specifically target the interest that has been charged. The White House says 25 million Americans who borrowed federal student loan money now owe more than their original loan amount due to interest charges piling up. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
The new plan likely faces legal challenges from Republican-led states that challenge the original executive order. If approved, officials say some people could start seeing relief right early this fall, just ahead of the election.
Federal investigators are now looking into what happened to a Southwest Airlines flight that had an engine cover fall off during takeoff. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
The FAA is going to look at
who touched that engine cowling last before takeoff. And, this is also the pilots do a walk around the airplane. One of the things they're supposed to look at is, are those engine cowlings latched in properly?
Actor Jonathan Majors has been sentenced to probation for assaulting his ex-girlfriend. He avoided jail time. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial's currently up 60 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Gabby.
Hey, Gabby. It's Jennifer Coolidge. Hi. I'm so glad I reached you at 2 a.m.
Oh, of course. Anyone with a Discover card can call and talk to a real person 24/7. Now, how can I help?
Yeah, I used my Discover card to buy these yellow pleather pajamas, and I'm just not sure I'm pulling them off.
24/7 U.S.-based customer service. It pays to Discover. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/credit card. I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Salvage crews are making progress at the site of the deadly Baltimore bridge collapse. CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette reports.
Crews have started removing containers from the deck of the Dali cargo ship that crashed into the Franciscaki Bridge last month, causing it to collapse. That will allow them to move on to sections of the bridge resting on top of the ship. Once enough debris is removed, the channel will be open to larger commercial ships. 32 vessels have passed through temporary channels, according to the response team. The bodies of 3 construction workers have still not been recovered. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers hopes to open a limited access channel for barge container ships and some vessels moving cars and farm equipment by the end of this month. Normal capacity could be restored to Baltimore's port by the end of May, according to the White House. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
Sorry, but we actually have a wait list for our Monstera.
Shaw's greenhouse is really bringing in the green.
We can't keep snake plants in stock.
She needs a construction manager to build on her roots and grow.
We could add a whole section for ferns. Here we'd have dahlias, dahlias, and more dahlias.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.